about San Antonio? We have the Alamo, we have the Missions, we have Market Square, we have Mi Tierra and the lights and the coffee and all this stuff. The Riverwalk, right? And it's beautiful out there. But we also have, as far elected officials here in San Antonio, the most handsomest young man. And I think you agree with me. Guys that are out there, take your cameras, Gloria, everybody, start taking pictures, you know, because this is going to be a very exciting Christmas. The time to make sure we focus on our family, and that's what we're going to talk about with these guys. They're ready. I can give them a topic, and they're ready to tell you whatever is needed for you, the viewers. Make some calls, your cell phone, text somebody, and let them know SA Community Pride is coming into your living room with exciting guests. I mean exciting, whether it's musical, whether it's down Petersburg in the Deco District, whether what Christmas is coming, beautiful faces that we're going to be bringing to you. Okay, guys, here we go. Who wants to go first?
Try me. We'll see.
Okay, we'll go with Sheriff Javier Salazar. Here we go. Javier, I think you don't need, both of you don't need any introduction. Take it away. Your camera's ready.
Okay. Well, we're here to talk about, of course, the holidays. And when we talk about the holidays, of course, we want everybody to celebrate with family, but we want everybody to celebrate responsibly and make sure that we're keeping an eye on an eye towards safety. You know, if we're out shopping, we want to make sure that we're taking care of the things that we're buying. I mean, we work hard for our money. We want to make sure that we hang on to that money. What I mean by that is the criminals are out and they're shopping too. But they're not shopping in the traditional sense that you and I would be. They're shopping for your stuff, whatever you worked hard to buy. So make sure that when we're out shopping, we're not leaving our valuables, our packages out in the open. We want to make sure that if we're keeping them in our cars, if we're leaving stuff in the car, leave in the trunk, keep it out of sight. Ladies, don't get out of the car and go put your purse in the trunk, because everybody knows that that's where the ladies like to leave their purse a lot of the times.
Right.
Gentlemen do it with backpacks as well. We want to make sure that we're leaving that stuff out of sight. If you're going to store stuff in the trunk, make sure that you do it before you get to your next destination. Don't get out of the parking lot and do it. As you go in and you're doing your shopping, make sure that you're aware of your surroundings. Keep your head up. Make sure you're making eye contact with people walking by. Make sure that you're not making yourself seem to be an easy target. Don't carry large sums of cash or expensive jewelry, flashy jewelry. Carry one credit card, whatever you're going to use, and carry just enough cash for whatever it is you're going to be shopping for that day. Best bet is to shop online, but there's those old school people that want to go out and do it the old-fashioned way. Make sure that when you're coming back to your car, you're not sitting in your car for a long time, checking your purchases, things like that. Go straight to your car. Make sure you're looking, again, being aware of your surroundings. Look underneath your car, look into the back seat before you get in, and then get in your car and go. You don't want to be sitting in the car being an easy target for a criminal that may see you there.
Wow, awesome. Being knowledgeable is so important, especially getting the word out. It's important to listen.
Yes.
To listen, because once you're there, then you remember. I remember the sheriff said this.
The best thing to do is prevent the crime from happening in the first place by being aware of your surroundings.
Our DA?
Well, I mean, obviously the sheriff hit a home run with giving the advice to folks. My message is more about Thanksgiving and Christmas from the family aspect of it. What we deal in the office, in the DA's office, we see things that people don't want to see, and we deal with things that nobody wants to deal with. I always tell people that if you hang out with me for a month, you won't sleep for a month, unfortunately. And so that brings a lot of gratitude in my heart. 1 Thessalonians 5:18, you know, you talk about our faith so much. It says to be grateful in all things, not for all things. There are many people in our community that are going through a lot of things, but that doesn't mean you can't be thankful while you're going through the storm. And my family's gone through that, and many people know our testimony. We unfortunately, my brother was taken from us years ago, but we're still gratitude for the love and support that we were shown and for what we still have. So I deal with people that we try to look for those nuggets in their life that they can be grateful for, and that's what for me is about. To be thankful that we live in the greatest country in the world. Whether it's perfect or not, it's another discussion. It's the greatest country in the world. We're thankful that we can communicate and fellowship and that we have family.
That's right.
We have opportunity
Yeah.
in this country, and so we should be grateful for that. We have a God who loves us and has a purpose for us. And then Christmas, for me as a Christian, celebrates the birth of our Savior, right? Jesus Christ. And that's a wonderful time for fellowship and family and to express the characteristic that he had, that was one of giving and of love and serving others. It's better to serve than to be served. It's better to give than to receive. These are all wonderful principles that are the foundation of our country and of our community, but it comes from our faith. So those are just wonderful opportunities that even though if you're going through a hard time, whether it's financial, health-wise, or familiar, something in your family, you can still find something to be grateful for. And I actually teach people to do an exercise of just you write down everything you're grateful for, from being able to hear, to see, to talk, to whatever. Just write all the little things down. You'll be surprised how that manipulates your spirit and your mindset and give you a different perspective. So for me, that's what Thanksgiving and Christmas is all about. I don't say happy holidays.
Definitely. On Facebook, we have so many Facebook friends. And I'm always saying, enjoy God's blessings. And then I'll put familia, family. How about wishing your family a Merry Christmas?
Oh, definitely. Want to wish my family and everybody out there a Merry Christmas. You know, as I mentioned, family is the time to get together. As the DA mentioned, family is the time to get together and rejoice in each other's company, okay? It's not the time to air out all the dirty laundry, and it's not the time to speak your mind. You know what? Now that I've had a couple beers, now I want to really speak my mind to you. I never liked you, but that's not the time to do it. We want to get together and enjoy it responsibly, have a good time, everybody get together, and really don't forget the reason for the season, as Nico mentioned.
Yeah, we're going to have quite a few Christmas. The characters are going to be coming in. Everything about the meaning of Christmas, the message. Nick?
Well, for me, it's to have a blessed and Merry Christmas to my wife. I married up, so she's too good for me, but the Diosito blessed me with a wonderful wife who's a great mommy. And then he trusts us with 4 of his kids, Maya, Michael, Leah, and Zaiter. So that's my treasure. That's the reason why I breathe and wake up every morning, for my family, and then of course to serve the Lord and to serve the community. So Merry Christmas. I love you all.
We'll be right back.
It has taken 300 fascinating years to create San Antonio. While other cities grow more alike, we remain unique. We've been called many things: gracious, romantic, and welcoming. Historic, cosmopolitan, and progressive. Because we're a vibrant mixture of many cultures, collaborating comes naturally to us, as does coming together and celebrating. This time, we're coming together to celebrate our 300 years of life, of achievement, heroism, and presence on the global stage. While we're at it, we'll insert glimpses of our bright future, bringing our vision to life with bold initiatives focused on history and education, arts and culture, and community service. We're going to wrap it all up in brilliant colors, sounds, and flavors, honoring our place in history with Commemorative Week, a citywide celebration in May of 2018. Then we're going to present it as a heartfelt gift to be shared with generosity, with each other, and with the world. San Antonio, we keep making history.
Beautiful San Antonio. I mean, we live in a beautiful city with what you call mucho talento. I have here Las Tesoros de San Antonio, are 3 gran señoras. Each one is a legend on their own. Each has a career and successful life in the music industry. La señora Rita Bedari, la señora Beatriz Llamas, la señora Blanca Rosas, and also right behind me the talented group of Trio Cantares. Cantares de mi tierra. Wow. I'm sure you know exactly what you're going to be doing in playing the music. I'm going to pass it on to the director who is in charge of these young ladies, making sure their schedule is on target. Amelia Valdez, thank you for joining us with SA Community Pride.
Thank you so much.
San Antonio's ready.
Thank you so much for having us here today. My name's Amelia, and we're here to represent And we're a part of the Esperanza Peace and Justice Center. They're the ones that represent and kind of bring out the Tesoros into different kinds of performances. The Tesoros actually are from the west side of San Antonio. They've been performing since the 1940s. They're treasures. They came together actually with Rita Vidari bringing them together and also bringing together with the Esperanza Peace and Justice Center. And they're going to be doing, actually they've been traveling throughout the year. They've been to Denver, Colorado at the Mariachi Festival. They've also been in different senior centers, which have been really, really exciting.
Okay, I'm gonna move out. We're gonna move out so you can start. Okay, take it away. Your cameras are ready. San Antonio is ready.
Voz de la guitarra mía, al despertar la mañana, quiero cantar mi alegría a esta tierra tejana. Yo le canto a las misiones y a mi catedral hermosa, al lindo paseo del río, orgullo de mis paisanos.
Mi San Antonio querido, si muero lejos de ti,
Que digan que estoy dormida y que me traigan aquí.
que digan que estoy dormida y que me traigan aquí. Mi San Antonio querido, si muero lejos de ti.
Arriba mi San Antonio. Sí, señor.
Visit San Antonio and be moved. Deep, deep in the heart.
And then you have, in between, you have Christmas. You have tamales, right, Henry Lee? And Bones, are y'all listening out there? Yeah, we have tamales and chocolate and champurrado and atole. My family's atole. And then what happens? Oh my God, you get those little tire little things right here, right? I have them, I'm hiding them right now. We don't want that, right? So now, this is the first time we have this for you, our viewers. It's not just for the ladies, it's for the men too, right?
Mm.
These two young ladies, I have here Jacqueline Rios.
Sandra Flores.
Sandra Flores. We have like 100 guests tonight. Beautiful lady. Sandra Flores and
Sean Humphreys.
Humphreys. Thank you, Israel Guajardo, for having your friends over. He's got terrific friends. Awesome. Aren't they gorgeous? They're gorgeous. Look. Look. I mean, just look at them. The weight, the waist. Oh my
Keep
God,
going.
their smile. I thank you for being here on SA Community Pride. Let's show the viewers then, okay? Let's show the viewers of how we're going to lose a few pounds. And I think the cameras are ready. Can you take off
We
with it
can do
now?
it, yes.
Okay,
We've
take
got
off.
this. We've got this. First thing that you need to make sure is that you are working out after you eat. You're not going to just sit there in front of the TV and watch those football games and watch all that stuff. So we are actually going to get some active movements in here. And we're going to start with, this is Sandra, and she's going to start with some good mornings. And a good morning is just, she's going to place her hands behind her neck, and she is going to look up and keep her chest nice and proud and her back nice and straight. And she's going to stretch out the whole back part of her back here to keep that nice and limber, to keep your sitting so you're getting all cramped. We want to make sure that this is all stretched out and warmed up. While she's doing that, she's also going to get some heart rate going. She's going to start right and do some windmills there. This is also bending herself down, getting that body moving. You can do this while you're cooking. You're out there cooking, you're eating, you stand up, you're watching TV, stand in the back and get some action going here. We also have some cardio moves that we need to make sure that we get. So the cardio moves, we're going to start with high knees. And she can start slower and bring it up. She wants to bring her legs to about parallel to get that heart rate going. This will keep you from being sedentary and sitting. You want to make sure that you've got that heart rate going. And if you're taking the high impact out, we're just going to go nice and slow and bringing it down like that. Very good. Core to everything that we do here is a squat. So she's going to go show you some squats. This right here, you can do it, right? Just get up from the table and step back and take a couple of squats and go for it that way so that you're getting everything moved in that body, making sure that everything's working and going really good. I'm going to have Sandra go down on the ground. So this is something that it's a little bit more advanced, and she's going to do a push-up. There you go. There you go, and she's going to bring her body, and this is going to get her shoulders active. It's going to get her whole body. This one's her whole body. If you're not up to doing what Sandra's doing, this is acceptable too. This is what we call a modified version. Just bring it down to your knees and go ahead and push it up and down like this, making sure that you're breathing and keeping that core moving. You can do all of these things while you're sitting and while you're watching TV, and you want to make sure that you keep yourself active. You don't have to just sit around and not do something. Keep your body moving, keep it active. And everybody can do it.
Wow, unbelievable. Are we ready? Yes, we are. We're going to be losing quite a... I know Israel's going to keep up with me to make sure. And we're always in the kitchen. The kitchen is just a kitchen, and it just gets so comfortable. Munchies and movies and popcorn and all that. It's about family too. But guys, you are awesome.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being
so
on
much.
SA Community
Thank you for
Pride.
Thank you.
San Antonio, be ready to be in shape. Sandra and Sean, they've got it.
It has taken 300 fascinating years to create San Antonio. While other cities grow more alike, we remain unique. We've been called many things: gracious, romantic, and welcoming. Historic, cosmopolitan, and progressive. Because we're a vibrant mixture of many cultures, collaborating comes naturally to us, as does coming together and celebrating. This time, we're coming together to celebrate our 300 years of life, of achievement, heroism, and presence on the global stage. While we're at it, we'll insert glimpses of our bright future, bringing our vision to life with bold initiatives focused on history and education, arts and culture, and community service. We're going to wrap it all up in brilliant colors, sounds, and flavors, honoring our place in history with Commemorative Week, a citywide celebration in May of 2018. Then we're going to present it as a heartfelt gift to be shared with generosity, with each other, and with the world. San Antonio, we keep making history.
Well, you know, San Antonio, to all our viewers, you wonder, well, Ms. Guajardo, it's all red and white, Christmas, waiting for Santa Claus maybe, really listening. We have here the most famous, you call Los Pastores. Isn't this awesome, a blessing what I have behind me? Los Pastores is a tale of the devil's efforts to stop the shepherd from going to find the Christ child. Next to you. I have here spokesperson for all this beautiful group behind me. Richard Vasquez, and of course his wife Norma Esquivel Vasquez is here. Little wings, I love your wings. And Mr. Vasquez will be introducing the young lady, beautiful young lady next to him. Richard, tell me, since I was raised Pentecostal, I hear about the posada and all that, but I really don't see myself to learn. I'm going to learn from you today. Take it away, Richard.
Thank you, Ms. Guajardo, for inviting the pastores to come here. We've been in San Antonio for a lot of years. Originally, we came from Los Pastores from Guadalupe Church, which is represented the director, Debbie. I'm the director of Los Pastores de Belén. We're from Holy Rosary. Our main mission and our ministry is to let the people know that this is the way that the missionaries that came in the old times to the missions, this is the way, since they did not know the language, this is the way they could show the Indians and the peasants that were here that this is the way you tell the difference between evil and good. White being like my wife, she's the archangel, and black being Lucifer, which is what I play. In that kind of play, we were able to show the people what was the difference. That evil would always lose to white, which is the light. That is, the light is the only thing that can overcome the darkness. And so we invite you all to come and see us. We will be at several places, at several churches. We'll be at Christ the King, and we'll be at St. John's on San Pedro. And we want you all to join us because we try and keep Christmas. That people will realize that Christmas is about Christ being born, not so much about the presents. And I'll turn it over to Debbie.
Hello, I'm Debbie Covarrubia Bárcenas, and I'm from Our Lady of Guadalupe Church.
Awesome.
Our play was brought over by Carmelo Tranquesi in about 1910 to Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. And Father Carmelo Tranquesi, he translated it and put it on paper, transcribed it. We've been performing it at Our Lady of Guadalupe since about the 1940s. The Conservation Society sponsored a production at Mission San Jose in 1947. And it had been played continually since for 69 years. Last year was 69 years. And last year was the final year that my grandfather, who was the director, did his performance, and he just passed this last year. So we're keeping on the tradition. And we will be performing December 10th at the Institute of Texan Cultures at 1:00 p.m. So we hope to see everybody there. And again, like Richard said, the whole purpose of Los Pastores is to put Christ in Christmas. And that is our purpose.
Oh, Debbie, it is awesome. Richard, anything else you'd like to say?
We have a schedule here. We can read out a couple of the dates. December the 10th will be at Christ the King. December 17th will be at St. Anne's Catholic Church. And January the 7th will be at Holy Rosary Catholic Church. We invite you all to join us so you can remember the old times, because I'm sure a lot of our parents and a lot of our grandparents, as I remember seeing this pastorelas in the backyards of San Antonio. We invite you to come back into the past for a little while, and let's remember when Christmas was all about loving Christ and seeing Him born. Thank you.
I love Christmas. I want to thank Ramiro and Rosa Mendez because they were able to bring quite a few of the characters, the guests for today. Rosa wasn't feeling too well, but she still came through with all the decorations. And Rosa, if you're listening, Rosa Mendez and Ramiro, we love you and we miss you. Okay, guys, I think the best thing to do for all of you back there is to wave bye to the audience, to our viewers. Are we ready? Merry Christmas, everybody, with lots of love.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I wanna jump, but I'm afraid I'll fall. I wanna holler, but the dart's too small. Something rhythm got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie blues. Gonna tease her down the hall. I wanna kiss her, but she's way too tall. Something rhythm got a hold on me too. I got the rockin' pneumonia and a boogie woogie blues. Whoa, whoa.
Awesome, awesome.
Visit San Antonio and be moved. Deep, deep in the heart.
It has taken 300 fascinating years to create San Antonio. While other cities grow more alike, we remain unique. We've been called many things: gracious, romantic, and welcoming. Historic, cosmopolitan, and progressive. Because we're a vibrant mixture of many cultures, collaborating comes naturally to us, as does coming together and celebrating. This time, we're coming together to celebrate our 300 years of life, of achievement, heroism, and presence on the global stage. While we're at it, we'll insert glimpses of our bright future, bringing our vision to life with bold initiatives focused on history and education, arts and culture, and community service. We're gonna wrap it all up in brilliant colors, sounds, and flavors, honoring our place in history with Commemorative Week, a citywide celebration in May of 2018. Then we're gonna present it as a heartfelt gift to be shared with generosity, with each other, and with the world. San Antonio, we keep making history.
You kind of want to say Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because Christmas is just around the corner. When I say just around the corner, even around the corner where I live, living in the Deco District, we know Jacob Valenzuela, Jefferson High School, Woodlawn Theater. Well, I have the very best here. The Jewel of Art Dance Studio. The owner, a very, very young, beautiful, gorgeous young lady named Jacqueline Rios. Look at all the parents, the involvement of the parents for their children. And I am so proud and blessed because this little one here, this little, turn my mama, this one here is my granddaughter, my little one granddaughter. Belen, I love you. They're beautiful, both of them, they're just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna have Jacqueline take it away. She's got such good stuff to show you and show off what this studio is all about. Take it away.
Okay, so the Jewel of Art Dance Studio is located off of 1909 Fredericksburg Road. We currently had our 1-year anniversary on November 1st, so we are very excited that we completed a full year. It was a lot of hard work, but we did what we could, and all we're doing is just pushing ourselves even further to provide and to give the great service that we can, especially because our whole motto is to have refined and brilliant dancers at the school, which is why we are called the Jewel of Art Dance Studio. A little bit about our building: it is historical, and we have had the building for about over 8 years now, but the building has been around since 1915. So it's in the historical part of the Deco District. It's beautiful. You can't miss it when you're driving. We have beautiful, gorgeous chandeliers, nice wooden flooring, huge dance space, all the best teachers, and of course we have great parents up here as well. And I would like to ask Miss Claudia, which is Audrey, one of our dancers here, her mom, and ask her experience with our studio.
We've had a wonderful experience. We visited a couple of different dance studios, but when we walked into the Jewel of Art Dance Studio, we just fell in love with the atmosphere. It's in the Deco District, beautiful flooring, beautiful windows, beautiful mirrors. It brings the experience of becoming a dancer to the next level. Adriana, my daughter, has been, she's always danced, you know, on her own, and she's always wanted to join a studio. And with the instruction that Jacqueline Rios has provided for her, she's been able to take her basic skills to the next level and start competing in a very short period of time. I think Jacqueline Rios also does a lot of work for the community, and I'm very impressed with the talent that she is bringing to San Antonio, giving her dancers the opportunity to learn from pros in choreography.
Yes, and what Miss Claudia is saying is true. I do a very good job of trying to bring in choreographers and dancers from LA who have worked with really big artists like Mariah Carey and Alicia Keys to the studio for master workshops, and give, you know, all of our dancers an opportunity to really have as much dance experience as they possibly can. I am also excited that we brought our little ones from our Mommy and Me class, Miss Benita with Miss Christiana and Miss Rebecca with Belen. They have their classes on Saturdays, which is our Mommy and Me class, Saturday mornings from 10 o'clock to 10:45. Our age range starts from 18 months all the way up until adults. I actually have adult classes on Thursdays as well, and our pricing just kind of varies depending on the classes that you're interested in and how many hours you take per week. Obviously, the more hours the better, and you get a little discount as well. So we obviously brought them along because we wanted to showcase a little of our choreography that we are doing for our Christmas show that is coming up on December 3rd at the Wonderland of the Americas. It's going to be at 2:00 p.m. and we are very excited because it's going to be our very first Christmas show. So we wanted to bring a little taste of our little Christmas holiday to you. So let's go ahead and have these little ones dance, shall we? Are y'all ready? Yeah? Okay.
For Christmas, only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door. That's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
Visit San Antonio and be moved. Deep, deep in the heart.
San Antonio, you know, I know, is a friendly city. We give, we care, we understand, and we love. We place God first, place family, and then our community. And because we're all together with the three that I mentioned, something very serious happened on November the 5th. Something that we all felt like an earthquake that just came into our hearts. It involved children. It involved senior citizens of all ages. Someone took someone's life. Whether it was locally here in San Antonio, on the south side, or way out there in that First Baptist Church, and it still hurts. We feel, San Antonio feels for each one of them. I have here, very well known, everybody knows, everybody wants to take a picture with you all the time.
I don't know about that.
District Attorney Nico LaHood. We're going to give condolences, special condolences to the families, and it's going to come from our DA. Nico, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having
Your
me.
camera's ready. Will you please, your condolences.
Sure. Well, I want to just reiterate what Delia said. I mean, we put our faith first, God first, family, and then fellowship, and that's with people we know and people we don't know. We love children. And the Word of God says children are a gift from Him. Psalm 127:3 is very accurate, and we believe that in our spirit. I think as a community we protect and we fight for children. But life is precious in Bexar County and in Texas, and so there are no words that we can say that will make things better for these families that are dealing with these tragedies, dealing with these new normals in their lives. I've walked through similar roads myself, unfortunately, in my past. But we can speak through our actions, we can speak through our prayers, we can speak through our love, we can speak through our support, and we can also say words that don't equal the actions and the prayers, but we are sorry for the tragedy you're going through. We're sorry for the new normal in your life. I know I can speak for Delia and myself and other people in our community and in your community that we'll do whatever we can to make your new normal as tolerable as it can be. It will just take time to find peace at some point in their lives. Like I said, we've walked through it, unfortunately. So you're loved here from Bexar County in San Antonio. Our prayers are constant with you, and the prayers are for peace, the prayers are for favor, and the prayers are for eventual healing. It will not happen today, but for eventual healing.
Thank you, sir. Very well said. San Antonio, we're going to take a PSA, and don't forget, prayer is the key to heaven. Prayers we need.
This song goes out to our neighbors a little south of here. Sutherland Springs, I know we've been going through some hard times and evil has knocked on our door once again, but like Miss Delia mentioned earlier, you gotta have faith, and that's what this song's about. It's a little tune called Blind Man. There's a blind man standing in the middle of the road. He's halfway across and he don't know. He's got cars to his left, cars to his right. Don't see nothing but he ain't lost sight of his goal. Sometimes you gotta have faith like a blind man standing in the middle of the road. There's a young boy, David, with a sling in his hand. He's in the fight of his life against the giant of a man. Well, God said, David, take this stone, believe in me and you'll never be alone. Sometimes you gotta have faith like David with a sling and a stone. 'Cause you know faith don't need no second opinion. You ain't gotta prove nothing. You gotta believe that we're all one under God's dominion. A willing heart, and that's all you need. That's all you need. Sometimes you gotta have faith like a blind man standing in the middle of the road. And Grandma's living in the nursing home. Since Grandpa passed, she was all alone. She wasted her time by that window seat, praying for the blind man crossing the street. Sometimes you gotta have faith like a blind man standing in the middle of the road. 'Cause you know faith don't need no second opinion. You ain't gotta prove nothing, you just gotta believe. And we're all one under God's dominion, a willing heart, and that's all you need. That's all you need. Sometimes you gotta have faith like a blind man standing in the middle of the room. Sometimes you gotta have faith like a blind man standing in the middle of the road.
It has taken 300 fascinating years to create San Antonio. While other cities grow more alike, we remain unique. We've been called many things: gracious, romantic, and welcoming. Historic, cosmopolitan, and progressive. Because we're a vibrant mixture of many cultures, collaborating comes naturally to us, as does coming together and celebrating. This time, we're coming together to celebrate our 300 years of life, of achievement, heroism, and presence on the global stage. While we're at it, we'll insert glimpses of our bright future, bringing our vision to life with bold initiatives focused on history and education, arts and culture, and community service. We're gonna wrap it all up in brilliant colors, sounds, and flavors, honoring our place in history with Commemorative Week, a citywide celebration in May of 2018. Then we're gonna present it as a heartfelt gift to be shared with generosity, with each other, and with the world. San Antonio, we keep making history.
San Antonio, when it comes to children, our children of whole local city of San Antonio, any school district, right? They start little, they graduate or go on to college. These little ones are just starting off. The mamas are the ones that really make sure that they study and they do their homework, right? They have so much talento. Yes, so the teacher right here, the owner, my goodness, the parents, beautiful, beautiful. What I want to say to come to the conclusion is, to my right at the end, we have Dr. William Elizondo, who a lot of you know, he gave a lot of diplomas, right, Dr. Elizondo? That's right. With San Antonio Independent School District as the president of the San Antonio School Board. Very involved not only with that as a veteran with Marine, big time in being decorated. I will be focusing on him on the next segment, what he has done in accomplishing with his family. They went to Jefferson High School. Kiddos, I am so proud. I saw it, my own eyes, first time, okay, first time. They did beautifully, young lady. And we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Ready? We're going to say, Merry Christmas, San Antonio. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, San Antonio.
Visit San Antonio and be moved. Deep, deep in the heart.
SA Community Pride always likes to showcase the very best in talent, leadership. They're actually what you call stars of San Antonio. Familiar faces all the time. Christmas is coming, guys, and we'll be thankful for it. I have here with me who is going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Both of them, two of the greatest leaders here in San Antonio. I have Dr. William Elizondo, and I have State Representative Diana Arevalo. Awesome to have a woman in leadership. This young man has so much on his bio, his resume. I am just so proud of Dr. Elizondo. He's part of the crew for SA Community Pride.
So this time of year that we all get together, we get together with the families. We have the joyous occasions that are coming up, and we should be sure that we put our best foot forward and make sure that we do the things that we could do and should do, because this is family time. And it's family for yourselves, family for the community, family for San Antonio, and family for Texas and the United States. So therefore, the thing that I would certainly recommend is that the important thing is to have family first, make sure that you have a very productive holiday season, starting with the turkey and continue on with Santa Claus during those days. Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Diana?
Well, thank you so much, Delia, and thank you so much, Dr. Elizondo. It truly is an honor to be here, not only on this TV show, but among constituents as well. On behalf of my family and, of course, our staff on House District 116, we want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. We hope everyone out there has a happy holidays. Thank you so much.
Hold it. Now, I want Mr. Guajardo, my husband, our consultant, will you please come over here? Okay, you want to sit over here? We're going to step a little aside. We are showcasing Henry Lee. Everybody knows Henry Lee in the keyboard, right? Yeah, I know. Excellent keyboard player, excellent. With him is from the Royal Jesters, Bones. And why do they call him Bones? They say because Oh, you're in good shape, that's for sure. Drummer, keyboard. We're gonna step aside and he has something for you, Dad. Move this way, okay? Something very special. This handsome young Paul Duggins, handsome.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Roy. Happy birthday to you.
To you. Very nice.
Now, let's hear some music from the Real Jester's Bones, Henry Lee. This is what San Antonio is all about. The music, the talent. Take it away, guys.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the seasons bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa is on his way. Bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's son is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Woo!
Over and over, I said that I love you. Over and over, what more can I do? Over and over, my friends say I'm a fool. But over and over, I'll be a fool for you, 'cause you've got personality, personality, walk with personality, smile, charm, love, and plus you got a great big heart. Well, over and over, oh, I'll be a fool for you. Yeah, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. What more can I do?
Awesome. Awesome. The very best here with SA Community Pride.
Thank you.
Henry Lee, Royal Jesters, Bones.
Thank you.
The very best here in the studio. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you very much.
Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Hooray! Feliz Navidad, pum 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 pum. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Here goes a high note.
I wanna
wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Chris Cox. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad.
Otra vez.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Thank you, Henry Lee. Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Oh yeah. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.